So my name's Karl. I've worked for Dale Hire for nearly 25 years. I started as a driver and now moved up to managing director. 25 years at the company isn't the longest period we've got. We have staff that have worked 30, 40 years, and Chris himself 50 years, obviously at the top and ever present and effective and still for the company. So we have a lot of experience across the company in all the areas that we do. I'm passionate about tool hire. Weakness for me is remembering 2 or 3 minutes of speech against a bit of paper, and knowing what to do with my hands when I'm speaking to a room full of people. So Dale Hire was founded by Chris Dale. It continues, like I say, to be available. In the early 70s, the company was founded, and we provide hire, sales and repair to the wider communities in 5 Essex locations, obviously including in Witham on Freeborns Road. Our investment year on year allows us to provide the latest construction, mobile access machinery and domestic and industrial equipment to public utilities, local authorities, construction industries and many commercial organisations like yourselves. We invest to free up your capital, ensuring that our fleet is ready to meet your requirements as you maintain your premises and grow your businesses. Whether to replace an out-of-action item you might already own, or to supply locally sourced hire equipment to your visiting tradesmen, or a scissor lift, in fact, to allow safe access for a once-a-year stock check, just as Great Passions did last month, advertised, I think by Claire on Witham Industrial Watch. Our fully certified access equipment ranges from 9-metre towable lifts all the way up to our latest edition, which is a 28-metre height rider. 19-metre outreach, massive piece of equipment. Our fleet and our experience is always available. Hire from us can either be a simple deposit or a backs payment, or an application by full account. We can also offer long-term hire rates for help, and you will be aware that hire is totally tax deductible, although capital expenditure might not be. Tool hire could equally be called tool share. Many of us recently would be aware of Black Friday, but fewer of us would be aware of White Monday, which is now known as Circular Monday. Always the Monday before Black Friday, Circular Monday encourages sensible use and sharing of all resources. Our hope is to draw people away from some of the centre aisle imported and mass-produced environmentally damaging power tools that find their way all too often to landfill after very little use. We are aware of buying quality equipment made to last rather than buying throwaway items. Our depots are your garage and workshops, and all is available to you, especially as our Witham branch is on your doorstep. 1 to 10 acros, a shovel to a 13-tonne digger, model of one over there, or a wheelbarrow to a 9-tonne dumper. To build our core range, throughout 2025 we'll be offering a wider range of cordless garden machinery. Our most recent addition to that range is a cordless 18-inch chainsaw, which again is over on the windowsill there. There's no battery in it, it will not work. So it has no power cord, no petrol 2-stroke mix, no emissions, no noise, no start cord, no choke, just a simple switch. We've been running a wide range of garden machinery, like I say, for now for 3 years, and we plan to add to that by adding in Milwaukee and Makita construction equipment. Quality brands, more affordable through the hire process rather than through ownership. That range would include all workshop tools and carpentry and cordless ranges as well, just to help everybody get their job done. These market-leading manufacturers also offer now battery security, which has remote immobilisation on it, and the ability for us to track the batteries and the equipment, which is obviously giving us the confidence to enter into that market where we can keep an eye on it, not worry about it getting stolen, not returned. Many of our larger, more expensive machines are fitted with trackers and immobilisers, already have been for many years, mainly for the hirer's peace of mind. We could switch them off remotely with the hirers when they're in with the hirer and not in use for security. However, we did have a customer phone on one Monday morning complaining their machine had broken down. It wasn't the case. No, on this occasion we'd been trying to get hold of the customer, phone calls, emails, no response. And we had turned the machine off. They promptly phoned us, managed to reach out quite swiftly and say the machine had broken down. As I said, we had turned it off. Same day we saw the funds fall into the account and we were able to turn the machine back on. So anyway, please help yourself to a business card. I've left some on the desk there. If you think a visit from Ross, our business manager, would be useful. He's another chap with a wealth of knowledge, always keen to supply. I've also left some leaflets on there, which I think are handy for perhaps some of the staff that work for your companies. We do have people that work for the firm that have been with us for 30, 40 years. We also have some young people that come into the company that build confidence being around our tools, and quite often are the people that go home and say to their parents, we can do this ourselves, we can get the tools and we can tackle that wallpaper stripper, floor sander, cement mixer, whacker plate, whichever it might be. So that confidence comes from knowing the equipment that's available and having access to it. So any of your staff can come into us, simple deposit off of a bank card, get a good handover of the machine, something that separates us from B&Q. The chainsaw, it needs to be used safely. We provide ours with a compulsory safety kit. We talk the customers through it before they leave, build the confidence that they can go away, do the job safely, bring it back to us. We service it, keep it sharp and safe, and then pass it on to the next user. So help yourself. Thanks very much.